let's take a look at some application problems for linear equations. So for number 8 right here, I understand that we have to find how many adult tickets, and when you see child and adult, we tend to name two variables, which is x and y. However, if you come up with two variables, you have to come up with two equations. So let's just keep it one equation this time. So they're asking you how many adult tickets. So let's call that x. That's going to be our variable. X is going to be the number of adult tickets. So if x is the number of adult tickets, and if there is a total of 168 tickets altogether, that means 168, which is the total, minus x is the number of child tickets. By the way, this is the process of application problems. First, we assign the unknown, we come up with a variable, and then we're going to come up with the equation, and then we solve for the equation. So the adult admission is $9.90. So we have 990 times x. So that's the price for adult, and the price for child is 5.70, and you multiply by 168 minus x. We add them up, it should be the total sale, which is 1,339.80. And then from here, we just solve for x. So I got 957.6 minus 5.7 equals to 1,339.80. Combine like terms. I'm just going to subtract 957.6 over. And then we divide by 4.2. We get 91 tickets. You will see that for all these numbers, your solution has to make sense. So let's say if I calculate and I come up with like 91.54, so you know something wrong and you should redo the whole thing. Now, for number 9, a lot of people use tables. I'm not too crazy about tables. I like to draw so I can visualize it. So let's say that I have two trains. I'm sorry, I'm just going to put the train right there and the train right there. Imagine we have two trains. And then the two trains leave station 238 miles apart. So that's the distance of 238 miles. And then they leave the station at the same time and travel toward each other. One train travel at 90 miles per hour. By the way, for this type of problem, you know we have to deal with the d equals to rt. D is distance, r is rate, and t is time. So let's say that this train right here travels with the rate 90 miles per hour. Let's say this one. And if I take 90 I multiply by t. That's the rate times t. T, by the way, we don't know t, right? Because that's what we're looking for. How long will it take for the two trains to meet? So if I take 90 times t, I get the distance of this train. Now, the distance of the other train is 80 miles per hour. So let's say that if I take 80, I multiply by t, that's going to be the distance of this train. And then if you can see, when you add the two distance together, we should get 238 because that's the total distance. And then from here, we just solve for t. T is 1.4 hours.